cup, drink water from the same cup. Because the scars I will leave on you will live forever. I have come here to finish this job, to liberate my people and make sure that Nigeria do not kill them again and brag about it. It has been what is going on for many ages. Ojukwu cried. They say Northern pogrom. Effiong cried. Say if you treat them bad, the children will rise again. Everybody cried, including before we were born. Nigeria is evil. And some of us who actually have been possessed by the spirit of Biafra and the freedom, we hate Nigeria with passion. Everything Nigeria. And my happiness is that even the inventors and the enablers know how much I hate Nigeria. Because you cannot love a terrorist state, a state that kills its own people, a state that kills women, a state that kills children, a state that kills innocent people, a state where security agencies will be killing people for no reason. That is called a terrorist state. That's why Biafra, under my leadership, will do everything. We go to any length to protect those women. If you are a woman in Biafra land, you are lucky at this point. If you happen to find yourself in Biafra territory under this leadership of the Biafra government, you are very, very lucky. You are very, very lucky that you were not among those who were being massacred in the street of Aba in 2017. You are very lucky that you were not part of those who were killed in 2016. You are very lucky that you are not part of those who fell in the street of Nkpo. You are very, very lucky you partake in those people that died in Enugu. And as I'm talking to you, those deaths come with no consequences. But I'm here as a consequences of those killings. Those killings have given birth to Simon Ekpa today, and they can never escape what is coming. I am telling you the fact. So anything Liazen in Nigeria, Biafra territory, coming to represent Tinubu, you are banned. You are persona non grata. All of you, especially the two idiots that was named. We are in the state of war. I don't know whether many of you actually understand that, because they are trying to hide this war. They tell you there is no war. Oh, there is nothing. You want to bring a war. We are already at war. Any place where there is air raid, air bombardment, is it not war? Any place where 30 armored tanks can move in one street and then we destroyed about 30 of them, is it not war? Any place where they are bombing and killing, is it not war? Even in Ukraine, people are not dying the way they are dying in Biafra land. And of course, people think that Simon Ekpa is the cause of this security. I have always said it, and I will always continue to say it. I am not the cause of this security in Biafra land. The cause of this security is the light that shines in you. The light that makes you to not protest is the light that is bringing insecurity. They want to kill that light. The reason why every Nigeria is hungry, only you Biafra people are not hungry. That particular secret is what they are fighting, and that is what is bringing insecurity. They want to kill it. The light that is shining all over you, where other Nigerians are dying and crying and protesting, and you're not protesting. That is the light that is bringing the insecurity. That light is what they want to kill. The reason why when you talk about Biafra, it's as if you have actually committed all manner of crimes against them, is because they don't want you to be free, so that that light that shines all over you will not germinate to become something that every world power will worship and respect. That is what they are fighting. They are trying to eliminate that particular light, and believe me, many of that light has been eliminated. Do you know how many scientists that have died without notice? Do you know how many scientists that Nigeria terrorist state have killed in Biafra land? I mean scientists without education. I mean natural scientists, scientists that can invent anything, that can invent something and the thing will fly in Biafra land. the Nigeria government has killed them. That is the light that is bringing insecurity. Do you know that after the Biafra war, they destroyed the university where the Biafra soldiers were manufacturing all the weapons and refining the oil? They destroyed everything because they are trying to destroy that light. But after destroying everything, still, the light is still shining even on those who did not partake in the war, even on those who were not part of the Biafra war, who were not part of those building Ogbunigwe. Today, we are building Ogbunigwe. Our Ogbunigwe is neutralizing Nigeria terrorist state. That is the light they are fighting against. That is the light they are trying everything to eliminate. They don't want this light to shine. But God in heaven have sent many of us to come that the light may shine. And that is why I will do everything nobody else would have done. And the Biafra will come at the end of the day. I am telling you the fact. I told them in the beginning, don't do like me, you go wound. They thought I was joking. That thing they think that nobody will do, for my people, I will do it. Even do it and put Jara on it. And at the end of the day, Biafra will come. If Nigeria state have not understood that they are in big mess, I don't think they will ever understand that. By now they know, and they know exactly what I'm talking about. You are in a very deep mess for the fact that God has risen men and women, of which I am part of those, that God have risen from Biafra land to deal with you. Ishmael, you will smell way in the coming months. I have come here to warn that we don't need any liaison of Tinubu, nor any Nigeria in Biafra territory. In fact, if you set it up, we'll burn it down the next day. I am telling you the fact. If it is nothing else, we are going to burn it down the next day. Try it and see. I have come to say this message to them. They can call this video, send it to them. We don't need any Nigeria liaison in Biafra territory. Biafra is at war with Nigeria, and we are not going to give it even a breathing space to stay in our land for 2 minutes. For 2 minutes, except we're not away. So if you are taking this office in the name of coming to represent Nigeria in Biafra territory, we have not signed any alliance with Nigeria. We have not negotiated an alliance, so you don't have no right to come forcefully and set up a liaison office in our land. We have not, we don't have any peace pact at this point. So that particular office is completely banned. And please, Biafrans, be on the watch. Anywhere you see anything liaison office, please do not hesitate to inform us. We will visit that place the next minute. Thank you very much. I will be here to take questions.
Thank you, the Obatovie of the Biafran people, the savior, the light of the day. We salute Biafran people. My minister, I salute you there. And all Biafrans that have keyed in, I salute you for staying awake to this moment. As emergency as it is, we are at war and it is not time to sleep. It is time to be on the watch, just like we have our gallant Biafran Defense Forces on the watch 247. So the mic is open to anyone that has pertinent questions to ask the Prime Minister on the topic and also on the awareness and achievement of the BRGIE. So the floor is open. So please reach out to the mic and we give you the mic and you go straight to the point.
Thank you, my senior minister. Greetings to my prime minister. Thank you so much, sir. Biafrans are so blessed to have you in such a time as this, that we desperately needed a savior, and there you are, emerged with so much hope you have given back to Biafrans, and not only the hope of hoping for tomorrow, but the hope of seeing the evidence that salvation is there just around them. Thank you so much, our Prime Minister. And Nigeria have met their match, and this is the end of the story for them. And Biafra, we are happy. So please, not just like my minister has said, raise your hands and then we'll bring you in. Man, Sonny, how do you do it? Are you going to be bringing them in and I'll remove those that speak?
You bring them in, I bring them down after they speak.
Okay, my boss, thank you so much, sir. All right, here we are with the first person. Please, as you see, this is not the time to talk long story, brethren. Just come in with your question for the Prime Minister. You can see whatever brought the Prime Minister out at this hour of the night. It is something very important. Please make sure your question is very important. No time for frivolities, no time for accolades. Ask your question. If you don't have a question, there's no need to request for the mic. Please request for the mic only when you have a question. I will bring you up. 60 seconds is enough for you to do that. Thank you very much. Biafra is here. Grab the mic and go straight to the point.
Good evening, my Prime Minister, the Obata of Biafrans. My question is, please, when are we expecting the Biafran app? The Biafran app, when are we expected to be making use of it, sir? Please. That's my question.
Thank you very much. The Biafra app should be ready in the month of August this month. As a matter of fact, I am having the last presentation tomorrow. So the engineers has informed me that the release date is on the 20th of September. So the app will be ready tomorrow, and the whole of the app will be presented to me tomorrow, which is 9th of August. But of course, it may not be public. It goes into testing, and the official release date is 20th of September. It may come earlier than that, but that is the latest development. So tomorrow the app will be ready and it will be open for testing, and then the official launching is 20th of September, where it will be public. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, my Prime Minister. I'm very happy.
All right, thank you very much. Biafra is here. Thank you. Please, the next person to come up is the other hand up. This name, how do I pronounce it? Nogbaisi. Please grab the mic and go straight to the point.
Hello, good evening, my Prime Minister. Am I coming out?
Yes, loud and clear. Please go on.
Okay. In some part, my question is: in some part of Delta State, there are dozens of Fulani bike men. Some part of Delta State and Edo State. So, what if eventually any commander or any Nigerian army send weapons to those people to attack any day? Is there anything? Because there is lower awareness about this Biafra storm here. Because if I try to tell people about it, they just go and sit down like you don't know what you are saying. So,
But you are from there.
yeah, I'm from Delta. I'm from Edo State, but I was born and raised in Delta.
But you
There
are
are too
from that
much.
place. But you are from that place where they say if you want to talk, they say go and sit down, right?
Yeah, yes,
So
sir.
when the time comes, you pick up gun and defend them. You are the only one there.
Huh. Only me. Okay.
Thank you, my Prime Minister. Yeah, thank you so much, sir. So what you don't know is bigger than you, Manze. Only you. You may think you are only you. It's not only you. There are men you don't know. You don't know everything. You only know what you want to say. You don't know what is on ground. Thank you. Please, nobody is raising their hands. Does it mean those of you in the room don't know how to raise your hands? All right, please, veteran Dragon, grab the mic if you are able to speak. Veteran Dragon.
Yeah, good evening. Please, is my voice coming out?
It is coming out. Go ahead, please.
Okay. Thank you, my Honorable Minister of Information and Communication. Thank you for Deputy Minister, Honored Ministers on Space. My Prime Minister, I salute you. I thank you so much for accepting this divine calling to save us from extinction. I salute you and I pledge my total loyalty to you. Thank you for being responsive always to dangers and issues that concerns Biafra.
All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we bring you back-to-back update and information as it is hot. Without wasting much of your time, let's go down to the full detail of the information as it is hot. Sharp. IPOB lawyer don't advise the Nigerian government to investigate an Austria-based Nigerian that have advised that all Igbo should be poisoned. O setela. Meanwhile, ndị be anyị si na ekene gafe nku aka na nya bụ ekene obago ife ọzọ. But let's go down to the full detail of the information before I'll come back for my analysis. The Council for the Indigenous People of Biafra, Sir Ifeanyi Ejiofor, has called on the federal government to immediately investigate an Austria-based Nigerian identified simply as Mr. Kingsley for calling for the poisoning of Ndigbo children wherever they are. In a statement on Tuesday, Ejiofor said the prevailing selective action by the federal government has necessitated the call for the immediate investigation of the Austria-based Nigerian for his hate speech, as no action has been taken yet on the issue. The statement read in part, following the condemnable hate speech from one Kingsley in Austria and a subsequent outburst by Amaka Patience Sombaga in Canada, evidence abound that the federal government had promptly and without entertaining any delay expeditiously reached out to the Canadian authorities to investigate Amaka. Further, if the information available in the media is accurate, Amaka has been suspended from work while the investigation is ongoing. However, we are yet to see a similar action against Kingsley, who initiated the hate speech debate. It is equally important that the federal government takes swift action regarding Kingsley, who vile call for the poisoning of Igbo children on August 29, 2024, has shocked and horrified many, which equally necessitated Amaka's outburst. Therefore, I strongly urge the federal government, especially Dr. Abike Dabiri Erewa, to engage with the Austrian government to ensure that Kingsley is thoroughly investigated and sanctioned accordingly for his reprehensible action. He will have no place to hide. This one is coming from the social media. This is social media banter that has been going between Ndigbo and the Yorubas. And the banter started with a Yoruba man, but as it is, when an Igbo girl responded, the federal government took it serious, but they have not actually investigated the person who actually began that particular banter. And I would say that that one is partiality on the side of the government, for the government being judgmental and not facing their judgment squarely. At least if the judgment is issuing punishment to anybody on cyber bullying, I think the both parties should be questioned. For inside Imo State, inside Imo State, we don't hear kepu say the NIG them boys where we say they don't dey for that area. The information where we say they drop for my table say those boys don't collect woto. I asked who they give them woto, who they give them woto. The information where they drop, they say na Simon about them boys, so say those boys know they hear. They say as they be, the boys entered where the NIG and army boys they camp, and they open their granates, as they bomb the granates, and they do waiting no good to the boys where we say that them be the NIG boys. And I say, oh NIG boys, waiting una they do, I be una know they fear. They say they know they fear. They say me they do hand to hand. Say if boys and boys do I got maram belabo in Keboke. Meanwhile, Nnamdi Kanu's freedom will end insecurity in the southeast. Ejimako, Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer Aloy Ejimako has said that every single insecurity that is happening in the southeastern part of Nigeria is in Nnamdi Kanu's destiny to end each and every one of them. Let's go down to details. Aloy Ejimako led counsel to Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB, on Saturday said the release of the pro-Biafra agitator will end insecurity in the southeast. Ejimako said those preventing Kanu's freedom are profiting from the insecurity in the southeast. Posting on X, the lead counsel said Kanu is etched in the hearts and minds of legions. According to Ejimako, it may be hard to understand the mind of man, but one thing that is certain is that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is etched in the hearts and minds of the legions. You can bet that insecurity will come to a halt once MNK is freed. Anyone blocking his release is profiting from the insecurity in the southeast. Kanu has been detained since June 2021 when he was rearrested and subjected to extraordinary rendition from Kenya to Nigeria. While incarcerated, the insecurity in the southeast has risen to the highest point, with killing and kidnapping being the order of the day. This one is coming from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, Aloy Ejimako. Of course, you know that is true, that if Kanu happens to be released today, I might not say that the insecurity will stop 100%, but there is a possibility that if Kanu is released today, that a lot of things is going to change in the southeastern part of Nigeria. A lot of things, many things are going to change in the southeastern part of Nigeria. That is what you need to understand. It might not be 100% immediately because there are a lot of bad eggs that have hijacked what is happening in the southeast. They have decided to use it as a means of income, as a means of livelihood. Insecurity has become the order of the day because the government of the day allowed it. And if you look at it, it looks as if those in the security outfit are also benefiting from the insecurity that is happening in this country, because you find out every year now, as Nigeria is, when yearly budget is being passed, you find out that the insecurity is added, and insecurity, procurement for insecurity tools to fight insurgency and the rest of them, they take almost a big percentage of the budget, the national budget. And this will tell you that, and as this allocation goes to the security outfits, it shows that somehow they are benefiting from this thing. So I think it's high time the government curb how much that is being allocated to the issue of fighting insurgency, issue of fighting insecurity, and the rest of them, and you see that this insecurity will go down. One military soldier said by name Danjuma that whatever that is happening in Nigeria today, that Akandia Menonimia, and this is coming from an insider. It's not even a novice. This is a retired military general who came out openly to speak on what is happening in this nation. Many people might not believe it because they might not even try to, work harder on that particular thing, to speak harder on it. But as it be, ndị be anyị si na o metụta imi o megịnị o metụta ọnụ. Those who are benefiting from the insecurity that is happening in the southeast and the nation at large, I believe that one day it is going to be their turn, because he who tames a lion, I think that lion one day might forget, when he's hungry, might forget that this particular person is actually my owner, and the lion, what the lion will want first is just to fill its belly. And I will say, Umibe, that this is where I'll be winding down the curtain. If this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, kindly go ahead, subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you'll be the first we'll collect them. Thank you for listening. God bless you.